I'm at the North Cathedral. It's the largest Roman Catholic church in Beijing. It was a pain in the butt to get here. I had to walk all the way around the block to get in because on the southwest side there's a middle school and access is all closed off. Real pain in the butt. It took me like a half hour to find this place. I knew it was back here, but I couldn't really even see it. I thought I would see the spires or something, but there's enough buildings in the way. If you're walking on the street out there that you can't actually see it. Xishiku, built 1703 by Emperor Kangji. Kangju. English? No English? Okay, thank you. Guidebooks don't say much about it, but I finished that 3:45 at the Geologic Museum, and the temple that I thought I would have done for the extra half hour to hour, the White Dagoba Temple. The guidebook says that it reopened in 2013 when they published, but it looks like it's been closed since 2013 is what the notice said on the outside of it. So Lonely Planet has it wrong once again. I give up on the White Dagoba Temple. I've seen a White Dagoba nearby at Beehive Lake. I don't need to go see another one with scaffolding all around it. It's clearly not finished with scaffolding around it. You know, you read stuff like that in the Lonely Planet guidebook and you think, did they really have people on the ground feeding them this information and verifying by actually going to the place? Because they put so much stuff in there, and I actually go to the place and there's clearly been scaffolding around that thing and construction going on for years, and it's been closed. So why would anybody put in there that it's open to the public unless they obviously never went there and maybe like called up on the phone or, you know, Googled it real quick, which is like, well, if that's the case, then I shouldn't really bother with a guidebook. If the people who write it are using Google and calling on the phone, I could fucking do that. I kind of hate it when I plan a day using a guidebook and it doesn't save me any time and it wastes my time because I go to shit that's closed. Oh, it's a nice church. Getting here takes about 10 times longer than it does to walk through the church. So I have still 3/4 of an hour to kill. I guess I'll go down to the southeast gate there and walk around a little bit. So I was over here at the Geology Museum, which is decent. It's got some great gems, gemstones, and jade. I thought maybe I could do this, but it'll probably be closed. There was no opening or closing date for it, but it's so near other shit that I would probably want to do at the end of another day. I guess I'll just call it a day. It's Friday anyway. Go home and get some rest. I wasted my morning trying to do something else that Lonely Planet suggests that's not open. You know, they're so full of shit. I followed my own walk that was based on their walk like the first day I was here, and I didn't do this Xishiku Memorial, and I thought, oh, I missed it, and he's a famous artist. So I went back specifically today to do that. It's fucking destroyed. There's a mall going up where it is. Their fucking book tells you to go to a little renovated Xishiku house for this guy. And it's destroyed, and there's a mall going up there, and the mall looks like it's been in the stages of construction for at least 6 months a year. You think, really? Like, I realize you publish a guidebook every 2 or 3 years. When you have shit in there that's like obviously like decades old, which, God, the Dorling Kindersley guidebook had shit. Told me to go to a couple temples that had trees growing out of them, and said that you could get in them. Didn't say anything about them, you know, being defunct or anything. Tells you go in the interior and stuff. Down Hutongs, and it's like, that temple looks like it hasn't been open in 20 years, and there's no way to get into it. You know, it's all closed off with rubble in people's Hutong houses. Like, the fuck? Sometimes you see two pictures in Dorling Kindersley, and you could see like Tiananmen Square or something, and the people in the picture are wearing clothing from the 70s. Even the white American tourists have on clothing from the 70s. You go, oh, I see, we're using pictures from the 1970s in a current guidebook. That's my first clue that's full of shit.